ACT comes bundled with a variety of fields for your contact, group, company, and opportunity layouts. But sometimes you need to create your own custom field. In this video, I want to show you how to create a custom field that is also a calculated field. I'm looking at the detail view for one of my contacts. His name is Ryan Wheaton. And from the detail view, I'm going to go to this Personal Info tab. Now on this tab, I can see that we already have a birthday field, but what if I want to create an additional field somewhere underneath that automatically calculates this contact's age based upon the birthday field? This is easy to do in ACT. So to begin, I'm going to click Tools in the left navigation, and then at the top, I want to filter out all of these other tools to show only my design tools. Then I'm going to click Define Fields. In the Define Fields window, the first thing I want to make sure I'm doing is choosing Contacts from the drop-down list. This will show all of the fields associated with the contact table. Next, I'm going to click Create New Field on the left. And I'm going to give this field a name. We're going to call it Age. In the Field Data Type drop-down, I'm going to change it from Character to Calculated because I want ACT to do the math automatically for me. And notice when I choose Calculated, ACT will gray out all of the behavior options. And that's because this is going to be a read-only field. So I'm going to click Next. Now I need to decide what type of calculated field this is going to be. I have two choices, either numeric or date. Since my calculation is going to be based on the birthday field, which is a date field, I'll choose date. You could use the numeric field, for example, if you wanted to create a field that automatically calculates a sales commission. But once I choose date, ACT populates a few other choices for me on this screen. First, we need to select the field from which our new age field will calculate. I'm going to choose the birth date field. Now we need to configure the formula. The one that makes sense for age here is years since date to today, because it's going to compute a number of years since the date from the birth date field to today's date. That's a pretty simple calculation, so all I need to do now is click Finish. And now we can see that the age calculated field now shows up in my list of contact fields. So let's close this window to leave the Define Fields screen and unlock our database. And now that I've created this field, the next step will be to add it to my layout. So on the Tools screen again, we're going to click Design Contact Layout. This is going to open up the Layout Designer. And so now I just need to add my new age field somewhere on my layout. So I'm going to start by going to the Personal Info tab. I want to add my new age field here, directly beneath birthday, spouse, and email status. So over in the toolbox area on the left, I'm going to open up the Field Tools and click the Field button to highlight it. Then on my layout, I'm going to click and drag a rectangular box like that. Don't worry about the size of it. We can always resize this later. This opens up the Select Field window. All I need to do here is locate the new age field I've created. Click it to highlight it. Make sure that this checkbox that says Include a Label is selected, and I'll click Add. That adds both the field and the label for my new field. I'm going to move this label over to the left a little bit. Once you're satisfied with the way your layout looks, don't forget to click Save at the top, and then go to the File menu and choose Exit. Okay, now let's look up our contact again. Remember, his name is Ryan. I'm going to go to the Detail view for his contact record, and on the Personal Info tab, we can see that this new age field appears, and it looks like it's computed the age already. We can test this out though. Let's change his birth date from 1982 to 1985, and then click Save, and we see that his age has been calculated correctly based upon what value we put in the birthday field.